It's a fine morning on my second day of walking, and today I'm going to go from the Schloss Bahn, and you can see it just up there, the cars going up, the gondolas going up, over to Angertal, which is basically in that direction somewhere over there, and probably catching the bus back. Don't really want to walk along the road. It's a fine day, yes. I think everybody started off earlier than I did. I went back 3 times for things that I'd forgotten, but that's the way of the world. So this is the Gasteiner Valley again, going up to the top, Kleiner Schatte, which is my starting point. I don't think there are that many walks over there on the other side. It's mainly on this side. This is where the lifts have been built mainly for the skiers, but also in the summer for the walkers. And there's that big field of snow up there. That up there, I think we do head for it later in the day. So this is the way we're heading to the Rockfeld Alm via the Hermann Kreilinger Steig, and then on to the Gedauner Hochalm. Well, got lost 2 or 3 times in a very short distance, and it's not surprising. There are lots of paths here, bigger paths, smaller paths, ski lifts. It's very colourful up here. Lovely yellows, there are some purples, some reds, some pinks. Stuff that looks a little bit like English gorse, maybe related. Lovely colours. And today's the day I'm going to get my feet wet somewhere, but obviously not here. It's funny how on these walks often distances seem shorter or longer than they are in fact. That up there is the Schlosshornbahn that I just got out of, the ski lift. And it looks a long way away, doesn't it? This is the short, steep steig that gets us on our way. I don't know how near we get to the valley at the bottom. I don't really want to go all the way down, then have to go up again, but we'll see. And I guess I'm about halfway. It's even difficult to see from up here where the top of the... I wouldn't call it too steep actually. Still going down. Under a cloud at the moment. But there is sun around. I can see it on the hillside. And it looks like it flattens out over there. That means we're almost at the bottom. I can't really see from here. Can't tell. Doesn't really look like a path, but it may be. Nobody else around. So it goes along here. I can see, I can follow it with my eye for quite a long way. Gets up to that river there, presumably crosses it, and that may be where I get my feet wet. And then goes up. Over there are a number of hütten, and there must be some that are open with refreshments. Down in the valley, also looks like a hut down there. Some cars parked. I hope that doesn't mean that I'm going to run into a lot of other walkers or day trippers when I sit down for my drink/meal. So, just below the track. Wouldn't like to fall down there. Be quite a steep drop. And just seen the first set of other walkers.
Follow this way for 800
Two coming
yards.
this way, two coming the other. Good. So this way is much easier now. Looks like it was designed for cars. Past a car there, up at the home. Like many of the ones at the elms, they're hidden around here. It's closed, probably because of COVID. So maybe opening again next summer. End of July if it hasn't opened yet. That means it probably won't open this year. And over there, I assume of the Gouderer Alm, 1800 meters, and the signpost just up the hill here said 1820, and it does look as if it's on the same level. So go down into the valley to cross the valley and then up the other side, presumably. Not sure whether this is the low point, but it's pretty near to being. Again, good view of the mountains, and a warning: watch out for mother cows with their baby cows, calves. And that hut up there is where we're aiming for, and there are a number of other huts as well. Now up at the elm, and there are lots of huts, and it looks like very few of them are doing refreshments. That's the first time I've seen a sheep or a goat. I'd be interested to know how these people managed to get their bikes up here. So this one's closed. Obviously it normally does refreshments. There's one up here, and there's a crowd of motorcyclists, normal cyclists, just arriving, so I better get myself a table quick. So now on a woodland path going back down to the valley. It says hour and a half. Let's see how long it takes. Yeah, if it's all like this, that's fine. When it starts to get steep, it could be difficult. So far so good. Oh, I see what's happening. This is going to be going in parallel with the road all the way down. So I'll be able to choose road or path. I see the road now. Very quiet here in the woods. At the moment the path is not so steep. I think it's going to get much steeper, but it's very quiet. Birds don't get on very well in pine wood forests like this. In the open up there near the hut there was quite a bit of bird life, but down here in the woods very little. Still going down, gently down through the forest. This does look as if it was designed for vehicles. I don't think there's been a vehicle go down here recently, but because of that the incline is less and it's easier. Not so many roots. I do have a habit of tripping over the roots of these pine trees. There's some lovely colours here, yellows, and I don't know whether they're going to come out on this video, but they do look pretty nice. I've taken my sticks out of the bag. I was admonished by a young lady who said, wouldn't it be easier with sticks? And of course she's right. I was delaying and delaying. Shouldn't have done, should I? It does go in the knees. It goes badly in the knees. And now it looks as if the path goes alongside the river, which is very nice. Oh, crosses over just up there. I wonder if it goes alongside or it goes somewhere else. Plenty of water in that. Although I have to say the ground is not very wet, as if the torrents that we had in Vienna, they're not getting them here. What's on the top of this rise? I would assume it has to go back down again. Flat, in fact slightly rising. Nearly down at the bottom of this valley. This is the Anger Valley as opposed to the Gastein Valley. There was a bus that runs in, takes about 12 minutes I think, runs into Bad Hofgastein. But I think I've missed it. It's already 3:05. It was at 3 o'clock. I'm not going to wait for the 5 o'clock bus. So it looks like I'll be walking the short distance into Bad Hofgastein at the end of this rather eventful day. There it is, the base of the valley. I'm still a few hundred feet above it. And to the right there's Bad Gastein, which you can't see yet. And to the left there's Bad Hofgastein, which I can't see yet. But in fact those houses down there on the other side of the main road, they're already part of Bad Hofgastein.